Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a chatty get ready with me. I have some updates and things I wanted to chat about. So I'm just going to be talking throughout this video, not really about the products, but you can definitely check the description box below if you're curious about what things I'm applying as we go. I'm just going to jump right in and start on my makeup. I will say I'm using the ABH Modern Renaissance palette even though I am done with this in a project. Makeup Panning on Instagram replied to my story when I asked what kind of look you guys wanted to see and what you wanted me to chat about besides like what I had already planned, and she asked if I could do a look with the Modern Renaissance palette because she's considering panning this next year. So I thought I would do that, and I was really inspired by, I was watching an old Nicole Renee Cutler video and I was inspired by a look she did that's very fall, and I think that's what I'm going to go with today. Even though I'm like hanging on to summer, I'm really just ready for the fall weather and the fall makeup looks because those are my favorite makeup looks to do. So wow, my Milani eyeshadow primer just like exploded, so that's too much. But like I said, I'm just going to be doing my makeup and not really talking about like what I'm doing. I don't know if that makes any sense, but there were a few things that I wanted to chat about. The first is kind of why I have been so inconsistent on my channel recently. Zoom you in a little bit, my skin is freaking out. So why I have been so inconsistent on my channel this summer really. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen my announcement. My husband and I are expecting baby number 3. So in conjunction with it being summer vacation, I have both kids home with me instead of just Wyatt. And I work from home. I obviously do YouTube when I can. And then I'm pregnant on top of that, and I get terrible morning sickness, had to be put on medication. It was all day, every day, no energy, and so combined with just the craziness that is summer vacation and dealing with the sickness, I just really didn't have anything left to give to YouTube or even have the time, if I did have the energy, to be filming videos. So that is basically why I haven't been posting my usual like 3+ videos a week. But I'm not going to be like talking about my pregnancy every video or anything like that over on this channel because I actually do have a second YouTube channel that's more family focused. So if you are interested in anything like pregnancy, baby, mom, whatever related, I do vlogs over there, cleaning videos, that sort of thing, and I will be doing pregnancy updates, but just on my other channel. Just keep this one strictly beauty. That's why I made a second channel to begin with. When I was pregnant with Wyatt, I started that one with doing pregnancy updates, and I'm really excited to get back into that channel as well with this pregnancy. So yes, summer vacation is coming to an end. Max, as I'm filming this, Max starts school again for grade 3 in less than 2 weeks. So as much as I try to enjoy my summers with them, this one was really hard. Like, we didn't even make it to the beach at all this summer, but combined with the heat and the sickness, I just really like didn't have it in me. So I'm hoping to do that before summer is completely over. That would be really nice. But once Max is back in school and we have a better routine going on with me and Wyatt and me working from home and all of that. Hopefully I will be able to get back into posting 3 times a week on this channel, and really I have enough video ideas to be posting 3 times a week on my other channel as well, so 6 videos a week is a lot. I don't think I'll ever meet that goal until like I can start using YouTube to replace some of the income I make from working from home, if that makes sense, so I can like make it a priority and have it make sense for my family. Speaking of working from home, I posted on Twitter that another major reason why I haven't been so consistent is because I signed up for a 90-day course through, like, I'm a virtual assistant from home, so that I could take on more work from my main client and like be able to increase how much work I'm doing for them and how much money I'm making, obviously, which is going to be amazing. But tell me that signing up for a 90-day course, so I was like, okay, 3 months and a bit if you take out the weekends, right? I started in April and it's the end of August and I still have 2 weeks left to go. That's April, May, June, July, August, 5 months. I was like, that's not really a 90-day course now, is it? It's because I am beta testing this course, so I got it for free. And like, you do a section and then you have to give feedback on how they can improve it before it's like put out to market, which is why it was taking so long. But it's been super frustrating and I can't wait for that to be over. And it's taking up a lot of my time in my like work day, because I have like kind of put that into my work day as it's like something I need to get done in order to take on more work, if that makes sense. I feel like I have no idea if this eye look is going to turn out. Story of my life. But I just wanted to try something new, you know? And I think that that's fun. I'm now taking red ochre and I'm going to put that all over my lid. Okay, on to, I have some thoughts on my channel. So I am close to 800 subscribers now, which is honestly mind-blowing to me. I've been on YouTube for almost 4 years. And it's partly because I was really not consistent at the beginning, but I just assumed that my channel would never ever go anywheres, but it was fun for me. I kept doing it, obviously. You don't do something for 4 years with no reward and not liking what you're doing. But seeing the growth has been super motivating for me, and I'm so appreciative of everyone that has come over and subscribed to my channel. And I realized that it is largely to do with me having been panning a lot this year, and I wanted to kind of chat about that, because while I have been panning a ton this year, and that was one of my 2019 goals, and it's because I'm trying to transition to cruelty-free beauty, and I wanted to do that through panning because I didn't want all of my money and makeup and stuff to go to waste. Like, my money had already been spent. It's no better for me to just throw it in the landfill. The people around me don't just want all of it. I have been selling some of my non-cruelty free products instead of panning them when my mom says, hey, do you have a primer that you're looking to get rid of? I give her one of my non-cruelty free primers, things like that. And I absolutely love panning. I love the panning community. I'm having so much fun. but I don't know how long I'm going to be panning as much as I am now, and I feel like because I haven't been up to posting my usual videos, my channel has just become a panning channel, similar to, I mean, they're not similar to these channels, but just throwing it out there, like Jessica Lee and Paula Beauty Guru made me do it, and I absolutely love watching their channels, don't get me wrong, but that's not what I want my personal channel to be completely. And at like right now I'm feeling like I'm going to be disappointing people when or if the panning kind of slows down. Like I said, right now I'm absolutely loving it. I love having multiple panning projects going on. I don't know how that's going to pan out because I am due in February, so I don't know what next year is going to look like in terms of panning. Obviously I'll still be doing some. I'm really excited to pan those eyeshadows again and do it a little bit differently than I did this past year, because it definitely needs some updates. I need to deepen this up a little bit. I want it to be like pretty dark. Then I'm going to put some Cypress Umber on the outer corner. But I am feeling a bit of pressure from my growth due to panning to continue to pan as much as I am, and I think once my collection is cruelty free, I won't be panning as much. I will still be panning. I still need to use up my makeup. It's still expiring. I still love it, and I find it so satisfying to pan and like work through products. I just wanted to kind of say I feel like I've pigeonholed myself in a specific niche that I didn't really intend to do, if that makes sense. But for now and for probably the next couple of years I will be panning quite a bit, so I don't even know why I'm like stressing about it. But I definitely want to make it a priority to, well, once I get back on my like schedule, it will be easier for me to like show that I'm not just a panning channel. Okay, I think I need to stop just messing with it or I'm gonna look like I have a really black eye, but this is kind of the vibe I'm going for. It's matte and grungy and like reddish purpley brown, you know what I mean? And we're gonna add glitter later. I need to finish this eye, but I guess I wanted to bring it up to kind of manage expectations a little bit, that I am not intending to be or remain a only panning channel. I want to do more than that, and I will be once I get back, but I understand that because I've only been posting every once in a while, I have prioritized my updates for my project pans, especially when they're collabs with other people. And that's obviously only my fault, but I just wanted to, yeah, I think manage expectations was the right way to put that, and just kind of express my feelings of having like pigeonholed myself in a niche that I didn't really intend to do. But I have been buying for my 1K giveaway and I'm really excited about it. I have a few more things that I want to pick up, but I'm definitely open to some more ideas as well. I don't want to tell you what I got so far because I want it to be a surprise, and I really hope that it goes to someone who really enjoys my channel. I will say that this giveaway is going to be US and Canada only for my 1K giveaway, because I should be setting my products aside so I remember which ones I used. Because I haven't checked the stats in a little while, but last time I checked them it was between 85 and 90% of my subscribers were in Canada and the US, which is a huge percentage. And I know I have some viewers that are international. I mean, technically US is international to me because I'm Canadian, but like overseas and stuff. And I promise that once my channel is monetized, I will be opening my giveaways up to international once I can like recoup some of the shipping. Because even shipping, my last giveaway winner was in California, which if you're familiar with like Canadian and US geography, Nova Scotia is on the top right side of Canada and California is on the bottom left of the states. So like almost the furthest distance that could have happened with a Canada-US giveaway happened, and it was over $20, which is not that bad. But if it were to have been international, it could have been like 60 plus, and I just can't afford that, to be frank, right now without having literally anything extra coming in. And I know that it's going to take me a long time to even get my first YouTube check, but that's okay. Once I am monetized, my giveaways will be international. But I'm really excited about that. I've been trying to buy things that are like highly rated, but maybe not necessarily the most popular things. So I'm hoping that whoever wins doesn't already have like most of what I'm giving away, if that makes sense. But I wanted to make sure that it was like good stuff too. So let me know what you would like to see maybe added into it. I'm definitely open for more suggestions. I have maybe half the items that I want to give away. Kind of every time I hit another like 50 to 100, I try and go like pick up one thing so that it's not, again, I'm not setting things aside so I can link them, sorry. So that it's not a mad dash to pick up everything when I do hit 1,000, so that like buying all the products and shipping and all of that isn't coming out of like one paycheck, because that would hurt. But I'm so grateful that my channel has been growing, and for all of you people subscribing. It feels so nice, because especially over the last year, I have been working really hard on my channel, with the exception of this summer, of course. I have time. I have too many video ideas and not enough time to do them, especially with all of my like obligation type of videos. I don't want to say that in like, it's not a negative, but like, you know, the roulette pan collabs were supposed to go up on the 15th of every month, and then my graveyard is at the end of every other month. And so I'm trying to film other videos that will fit in between the scheduled ones, and I've done a really bad job of that this summer. I've started to think about what projects I want to do next year. If you guys are panners, do you, like, how far ahead do you plan what projects you're going to do? Because I know I'm doing pan those eyeshadows, and I'm going to do it the way that like Too Much Tash and Rebecca Morgan, and I mean a ton of people are doing it this way now, the way they adapted it for 2019, where it's 5 shades but randomly, completely randomly selected from their collection. Because I did mine, I structured mine the way that Alexi structured hers in 2018, where I randomly select a palette, but then I personally choose the shade. And I did it that way because I had a lot of completely randomized eyeshadows in my whole collection project pan. But I don't know if I want to do that next year with having a new baby. That project is tough because you don't get to choose anything in it. It's all randomly selected. So I mean, hypothetically you could end up with 10 blushes in the project, that sort of thing. So I don't know if I have it in me to do it another year in a row. Maybe in 2021 I could pick it back up again because it is super fun. It's a big challenge, but you end up working on products that you wouldn't necessarily have chosen for another project, which is a good thing because they're not things that maybe I would have ever panned at all. But it's also a very difficult project too, if that makes sense. So pan those eyeshadows is the only one that is a definite roulette pan collab if they do one in 2020 as well. But let me know what projects you're doing. I'm still not brave enough to do, this blush is so pigmented, the Note one that we got in BoxyCharm last summer. I'm not brave enough to do a pan that palette yet. Maybe in a couple years when I have more pans in my eyeshadow collection, but I have not been successful in that my pan those eyeshadows project. I have pan in I think 2 eyeshadows so far, which is not great. A peach blush probably wasn't the blush to go for, but too late now. And because my eyes are so matte, I really don't want like too much of a blinding highlight, so I'm panning the Physicians Formula one. Is my lighting super dark? It's very cloudy today. And this is just like a natural type of highlight. So those were all of the like things that I really felt like I wanted to talk about. Ooh. Which is good since I'm pretty much almost done my makeup. I just kind of rehydrated with the primer water, but Makeup Panning also suggested doing a get to know me more type of tag, and I just pulled it up and I thought I would do a couple of questions. I'm obviously not completely done. Actually, I'm going to pop off, do my brows, and then come back with some get to know me more questions to finish off this chatty get ready with me. Okay, my brows are done and they're looking a little rough because I need to get them waxed again basically. I'm going to do my lower lash line. I'm not going to bother zooming you guys in because you can see what I'm doing from there, I guess. But I'm going to take Cypress Umber first on the very outer edge. Actually, I'm going to need to bring my mirror closer because I can't see a thing. And then a red ochre. Oh yes. Get to know me more tag. Questions. Alright, I'm not really gonna get into where I grew up or where I live. How tall are you? I am 5'4". Dogs or cats? Definitely a dog person. However, I actually live in a dog-free community, which I remember talking to Sarah about this, and she's like, that's so crazy. And while I agree that it's actually like preposterous, I actually kind of enjoy that we're a dog-free community, even though I would love to have a dog, and we will someday when we move. But where we live, the houses are so close together, and the reason that dogs got banned from this community is because you can't always tell if someone's going to be a good dog owner. So dogs were banned like 17 years ago or something ridiculous here, way before we lived here. And it was because like dogs were literally running all over the place, like pooping in other people's yards, barking all day and night. And like I said, where we live, the houses are so close together, and honestly, if a dog was barking day and night because it had a bad owner, whether it was tied up outside, whether they just didn't give it enough attention, or they're always gone, whatever the case may be, that would literally drive me nuts. So while I would love to have a dog, and I would love to take care of a dog, and have them be like the family's best friend, I think the kids would really love having a dog. We will get a dog when we move into a bigger house and bigger land and out of this particular community. What year was I born? I was born in 1994. I am 25. I'm now going to take the Stila Glitter and Glow. This is in Golden Girl, which I think was limited edition for last holiday. I could be wrong, but it's just like a golden shade, and I think they have just a regular gold type of shade in their normal line anyways if this one is discontinued. But what I'm going to do with this glitter is I'm going to highlight my inner corner, but also drag it up a little bit on the lid, just in the inner part, so my eye is matte right now, but I want to add just some glitter like to the very inner part, if that makes sense. Yes, I'm 25. Are you in or have you gone to college? Yes, I went to university for 5 years. I have a Bachelor of Commerce degree and a major in finance. It took me 5 years instead of 4 because I had max, but also I did 3 work terms, co-op work terms that were paid, which was awesome. So I did 3 4-month work terms that added up to a year of in-between schooling. I got lots of really great experience to put on my resume, and also like I don't like that the base of this is kind of dark, which wasn't my intention. So I might have to top this with something to put on my inner corner, but I am still going to drag this up on my lid and down on my lower lash line a little bit. But anyways, I would take the money that I made, some of it, and put it towards my tuition and books for the next semester. So I did my first full year and then a semester of second year, and then I did like work term school, that sort of thing until the end, which was really, really great, and I'm so glad I did that. So I was working before I had Wyatt, and then since then I have decided I want to be a stay-at-home mom until all my kids are in school, and a lot of people in my life did not agree with that choice. They're like, you just graduated university, why are you choosing to stay at home? And honestly, it's because your kids are only little for such a short time that I missed so much with Max because I had him very young. Sorry about that, my camera died. I finished doing my inner corner. So I did the Stila glitter on the inner corner and spreading it up onto my lids a little bit. I hope you can tell. And then to brighten things up on the very inner corner, because the base of Golden Girl is a bit darker than I remembered, I took this Artist Couture loose highlight in Illuminati to brighten things up. And I did my mascara. I just used the ColourPop mascara. Not my favorite, but that's what I have open right now. So now onto lips, and as I was saying, I had Max really young and I missed so much that I decided if I were able to, I would love to stay home with the kids until they're all in school. So that's what I've done, because this is a bit of a grungier, like deeper nude, and I just thought I would kind of go with this look. Maybe? I don't know. I'm kind of winging it. I knew I wanted to do something like dark and fall-like, and after that it was just up in the air. The peach blush really doesn't go with this look though. Okay, so this is the end of my get ready with me. I feel very fall today and I'm loving it. I'm trying not to wish away the rest of the summer, as I mentioned like earlier on, but I'm just so excited about fall makeup because, like I said, also it's my favorite, and I'm really loving the gold glitter on the eyes. So thank you for sticking around with me. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me more, hearing about my channel woes and my plans for panning, as well as my excuses basically for not being as consistent on YouTube. And thank you guys so much for almost 800 subscribers. I'm really excited about my 1K giveaway, and I hope you are too. And I promise, as I keep saying, next time when I'm monetized, it will be international, because I know not everybody is in Canada and the States, but that is the majority of my audience. And that's just what I can do right now. So I hope that makes sense. This is what the eyes look like closer up. I'm not like a pro blender, and I didn't really know where I was completely going, but I am happy with how it turned out, and I hope this gives you some inspiration for a fall look with the modern renaissance that isn't just your everyday neutral look. So maybe you can pull it out of your collection as well and get some more use out of it. I think maybe I should have blown out my lower lash line a little bit more to balance how dark it is, but I am really happy with how this turned out. So thanks again for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!